Timmy loved everything except one thing, the dark. When the sun went down and it was time for bed, Timmy would try to hide under his blanket like it was a superhero cape. But even though he had the blanket, the dark still seemed to lurk in the corners of his room, whispering, "Pooh." One night, as Timmy's mom kissed him goodnight, she said, "Sleep tight, Timmy, sweet dreams." "Mom," Timmy asked nervously, "what if a monster hides under my bed? Or what if the dark tries to steal my socks?" His mom smiled. "Silly Timmy, there's nothing to be afraid of. The dark is just dark. It doesn't do anything at all." Timmy didn't believe her. He pulled his blanket higher, hoping the dark wouldn't sneak up on him. Suddenly, Timmy heard a rustling sound under his bed. "Rustle, rustle." "Who's there?" Timmy whispered. A tiny blue light appeared, floating in the air like a firefly. It buzzed around Timmy's bed. "Hello," the tiny light said, in a voice that sounded like the tinkling of a bell. "I'm Wiggly, the Nightlight helper." Timmy blinked in surprise. "Are you a light?" "Yep," Wiggly said proudly. "I'm here to help you not to be scared of the dark. And let me tell you, the dark isn't scary at all." Timmy sat up in bed. "Wait, you mean the dark is friendly?" Wiggly grinned. "Oh, it's the best kind of friend. I'll show you." Wiggly zipped around the room, turning off the lights one by one. The room got a little darker, but Timmy felt surprisingly calm. "Watch this," Wiggly said, and in the blink of an eye, the shadow of a chair on the wall turned into a giant monster. Well, sort of. Timmy gasped. "A monster? A big one?" "Don't worry," Wiggly giggled. "It's just a chair." With a little wiggle of his glow, Wiggly turned the chair shadow into the shadow of a big, fluffy bunny instead. "See? Shadows can look scary, but they're just shadows." Timmy laughed. "Okay, that was pretty funny." Wiggly continued his glowing magic, turning shadows into silly things. He made the shadow of Timmy's bookshelf look like a dancing giraffe. Then the shadow of Timmy's toy robot turned into a salsa dancing robot. Timmy couldn't stop laughing. "I thought shadows were all scary, but this is awesome." "You see, the dark is full of surprises," Wiggly said. "It just depends on how you look at it. Now, let's go on an adventure." "All right," Wiggly said. "Time to show you the best part of the dark, the obstacle course." Timmy's eyes widened. "An obstacle course? In the dark?" "Oh yeah," Wiggly said with a wink. "Follow me." Wiggly led Timmy to the middle of the room. "Your mission is to walk from one side of the room to the other. But there's a twist," Wiggly said. "You have to do it in the dark." Timmy's heart raced. "What if I trip on something?" Wiggly laughed. "Don't worry, I'll light the way with my glow. Plus, I'll make the dark fun." With Wiggly glowing ahead of him, Timmy took a step. He bumped into his toy drum. Oops! But he wasn't scared. He stepped over a stack of comic books. "Hey, I didn't even trip." By the time Timmy reached the other side of the room, he felt proud. "I did it, and I didn't even get scared." Wiggly clapped his tiny glowing hands. "You're a pro at this, Timmy. Now let's have a nightlight party." With a flick of Wiggly's glow, the room was filled with tiny glowing lights like fireflies. They danced in the air, making funny shapes and sparkles everywhere. "We'll have music," Wiggly said, "and games." Suddenly the walls turned into a glowing dance floor, and Timmy found himself spinning around, dancing with the tiny fireflies. "I'm dancing in the dark," Timmy laughed. "This is the best." The next morning, Timmy woke up with a big smile. For the first time ever, he wasn't scared of the dark. His mum came in to say good morning. "Did you sleep well, Timmy?" "I did, and guess what? I'm not scared of the dark anymore." Timmy's mum raised an eyebrow. "Really? What happened?" Timmy grinned. "I had an adventure with Wiggly, the Nightlight helper, and the dark is full of surprises. There's nothing to be scared of at all." That night, Timmy didn't need to hide under the covers anymore. He turned off the lights, gave his Nightlight a wink, and said, "Good night, Wiggly. I'm not scared of the dark anymore." And somewhere out there, Wiggly the Nightlight helper smiled and winked back, ready for more fun adventures when the sun went down. And from that night on, Timmy knew the dark wasn't so scary after all. Sometimes all it takes is a little glow to make the dark feel like a place full of fun and adventure. Hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, please like, share, and subscribe.